the Statue of Liberty. Over the years, it has welcomed millions of immigrants and tourists to America. But today, one visitor from France will wear out his welcome. French political activist Thierry Devaux circles Lady Liberty's torch. He's there to protest the dangers of landmines in Europe and also fulfill a lifelong dream. But Thierry is no ordinary daredevil. For him, risking his life is art. And he's always found the statue irresistible. Now he plans to court Lady Liberty by landing on the torch's 3-foot-long catwalk, 375 feet above the ground. His approach is good, but then something goes wrong. Thierry overshoots the banister and his chute tangles in the torch. Now he's dangling by his harness 30 feet below the torch and 36 stories above the ground. The police respond quickly. Sergeant Mike Iannelli is first on the scene, and although laws have been broken, he's more concerned with saving lives.
First thing first, I wanted to find out if he was okay. At any point in time, his parasail could have become free, and the only thing that would have broken his fall was about 36 stories down a brick landing.
Bystanders are amazed, but officers quickly clear the area below. The torch is decorative, and if it bends or breaks, Thierry, his gear, and any metal debris will slam into the earth at terminal velocity.
People were looking up, and I guess they thought it was part of a show.
A police helicopter moves in to begin a rescue attempt. But the chopper has to keep its distance. If the rotor wash dislodges the parachute, Thierry will plunge to the earth. They'll have to be rescued by hand. But Thierry's life is in experienced hands. Sergeant Iannelli is a veteran mountaineer. In fact, he's climbed the same alpine peaks that surround Thierry's hometown in northern France.
We sent one rope down to him to tie off on himself so that if his parasail should become loosened, we wouldn't actually lose him. And it took every bit of effort to get this man, who's probably about 180 pounds, almost 220 with his equipment, up about 30 feet onto the base of the torch.
With the metal catwalk groaning under the weight, Sergeant Iannelli and his colleagues stay strong and focus on saving Thierry's life. The last few feet are the most difficult and dangerous, but the death-defying Frenchman is finally pulled to safety. That's when officers learn the landing was only half his plan.
I wanted to make 3 acrobatic bungee jump from the torch of the Statue of Liberty. So actually the flight was to get the torch and to make my jumps. I had just to switch off my engine at the right time and be at the right place. I arrived quite fast and I couldn't catch the barrier which is around the torch.
For many people, this would be a moment of abject fear. But Thierry had a different reaction to dangling on the edge of death.
I didn't think I should die like this, but I was very, very, very cross with myself.
Thierry is escorted to the ground in handcuffs. The crowd cheers the police for their rescue efforts. Thierry may be unhurt, but Lady Liberty hasn't escaped unscathed.
The torch base, which is just brass and copper, isn't meant to hold that kind of weight. And to this day, it's permanently bent from the weight and the pressure that was exerted on it for the rescue.
But Sergeant Iannelli bears no ill will towards the French flyer. The two have become friends, and the New York cop appreciates his counterpart's joie de vivre.
I'm not a stuntman, I hate this word. I'm a sportman or an artist or what you want.
For his art, Thierry is fined and his visa is revoked. But obviously, things could have ended worse for him. He has accepted his punishment and swears that he never meant any disrespect.
I had a great admiration for the statue, for the lady. She was reaching out her arm to me and I had to do it.